This is episode number 371 of the InnerFight podcast, Fitness in Under 3 Minutes, brought to you by Eccentric Paleo. Today we're going to, in 3 minutes, solve one of the biggest challenges in the world of CrossFit. Andre, how do you get your first pull-up?
So many people struggle with this. So I think the first thing you need to establish is some basic strength. You need to be able to lay in a hollow on the floor, so in a hollow body. So that's where your lower back is pushed into the floor, your legs are straight off the floor, and your arms and your upper back is off the floor. So you kind of crunch together.
For at least 20 to 30 seconds.
Yeah, let's say 30 seconds as a benchmark.
And that's one of the things. I think people can get into a hollow position, but if you think about it, if you're really going to fight for a pull-up, you're going to have to hold that position and be really tight in it for a long time. So you need to be able to have that core, and that's really where this is starting. You need to really have that core control and that core strength. So holding that hollow position for at least 20 to 30 seconds.
Yeah. Second isometric hold would be to do a chin over bar hold for 20 seconds.
Okay.
So that we hang in a bended arm position with your chin over the bar. So that's the top of a pull-up.
Just going quickly back to the first point, that is something you could actually do every day at home. Wake up in the morning,
easy.
5 seconds hollow hold, 5 seconds rest, repeat 10 times. When that's easy, do it for 10 seconds. When that's easy, 15 on, 10 off. So this is something you could do literally anywhere.
Yeah.
Isometric hold, holding over the bar.
Exactly. Hanging in the bottom of the bar as well. So now we have the top and the bottom position.
Right.
Now we can look at some eccentric movements. So that will be going from the top position and lowering yourself as slow as you possibly can, all the way down to the bottom of the pull-up.
Right.
If you can't do that very slow, you can add a band, which just takes a little bit of your weight off.
Yeah.
And you're still lowering yourself as slow as possible.
So just getting the muscles used to that time under tension.
Exactly.
Yep.
And the second or third step would be to do something concentric, where you actually do the pulling movement. So that could be through a vertical ring row, where you sit right below some low rings and pull yourself up with support from your legs.
Yeah.
Or you could do a banded pull-up.
Probably one of the most underrated and underused movements that I've ever seen by people trying to get their first pull-up is a ring row. They're like, why are you insulting me? Why are you giving me a ring row? I'm like, dude, I'm giving you a ring row so you can build it. Exactly. I still use ring rows now. I've still used them all the way through that supine ring row movement because it emulates the pull-up so closely. So people really need to, be getting into that as well and using those movements. But I think, mate, exactly like you said, where this really starts and where people are making the biggest shortcut is in that hollow position.
Isometric, eccentric, concentric, then you got it.
And then just practice, but don't practice too much, because if you pump the same movement, that's when we see people get joint pain and sometimes extreme muscle pain. We'll go into that in another show. That's been Fitness in Under 3 Minutes. That's how you get your first pull-up. Good luck.